Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at Green Yellow Ghost Dragon created by TofuWarrior. Now this is an alternate way to play Green Yellow Sacrifice. It doesn't have the big Soul Eater finishes, so you can play it a little quicker than just sitting back, and generating that value like a traditional Green Yellow Sacrifice does. In this build, you kind of just want to hand buff a lot, get those Ghost Dragons down at like really big sizes, and then go in. You have Doomgate as an alternate win condition. And so there's a lot of cool things you can do with this deck. I've had a lot of fun with it today, and I just wanted to showcase it to you guys. Now this is different to the original build that TofuWarrior posted, I believe it was last month. So this deck's like a month old. I played it on stream, and Superb Lizard, S of Dawn, and Dickleton all gave some suggestions, and we made some tweaks. So we took out the Village Elders and the Gift of Rakoas from the original list. We had a Tiki Caretaker instead of Gift of Rakoa. It gives a +2/+2. But it also puts a 1/1 down, which can be sacrificed by Demon Wrangler and Doomgate. So another way to interact with our hand buffing and stuff like that. And then we took out the Village Elders for Wind Soldiers, just giving the deck a bit more removal to work with, and again has synergies with the hand buff mechanic. And they're the changes we've made. So I do try to play this deck a little faster than traditional Green Yellow Sacrifice, but sometimes you can just sit back and kind of play slow, especially if you have Doomgate. If you have Doomgate early, don't be afraid to play kind of traditional sack and use Doomgate as your win condition. So let's get into some matches and see how this deck performs. Alright guys, into our first match. Not bad actually. So I like this as a turn 2 play. I like to keep Eridan anyway, just because it buffs our deck. I'm just going to make these better. So actually I'm going to... maybe I throw this. I don't mind using these as turn 1 harvesters, just kind of playing them like sturdy shells. But actually this is a lot better, because now I can just sack the Eridan on turn 3. It's pretty good. Alright, so let's just plop a forest down and go from there. Time and time again, I'm coming back to this card. I really like Priest of Everlife. I'm just a big fan of it. Yep, we'll just plop down the Priest. She can chill out here for a little bit, collect some Faeria, deal with whatever problem comes down. It's an Everbloom Wisp. So this is some kind of forest ramp based deck. Okay. Now, this is why I like the deck. This is the reason. I just like being able to play these guys. I love Ghost Dragon. I think Ghost Dragon's a sick card. So we are going to move along. We're going to play Eridan. And then we're going to sack Eridan. And a Kupo has decided to come and see what's going on my end of the woods. You okay? Can I help you? Anyway, so just playing defensive from my opponent here, which means we need to be a bit more proactive, a bit more aggressive going forward. So let's just get down this Ghost Dragon. Look at this. It's a 9/5 for free Faeria with charge 2 and protection and flying. There's some pretty good stuff right there. I can double collect, and then I have this 9/5 just threatening my opponent's orb. Now, unfortunately, this deck can kind of be hit or miss in the mirror, like against other Green Yellow Sacrifice decks. If you get like early Ghost Dragons going, you can be in a good spot. You can just kind of go at one side, but I've had some trouble against it. So Faeria Golem, 6/11. Okay. So now we can draw more cards. Now there's a little trick you can do, actually, with Iron of Smile. So Priest of Everlife, did the next creature you draw +2/+4. So if you play a Priest first, and then you play... So yeah, so you play the Priest first, and then you play Iron of Smile. The next creature you draw, which will be a flying creature, will take that buff, which is very good. And this gives us... It's better if we hit this. Like, we always want to hit Ghost Dragon, but in some matchups, like these being powered up is actually not too bad. I will play this one. I was considering playing the other, but now we get to answer the big green creatures with the lionfish. This is going to be the main way we control the game. We really want to find Doomgate. Like, Doomgate gives us another win condition. As you can see, he's backing out now. He's like, no, don't want to deal with this. And that's fair. It's understandable. Runin.
The huntress is here.
Alright, she's here. So I'm told. So I'm a little land blocked, unfortunately. I want to play Spirit, you know, I want to start getting that value, but it's a little difficult. I guess I could play a forest into here and then maybe start gearing up to get an aggressive land around this area. That is an option. Could just take a draw this turn. Find another Demon Wrangler. So if I run 9 damage into my opponent, he gets to build a land here and just scoot these guys across and take this out. Maybe I'm not that bothered. I don't really know how I feel about that. Perhaps I just have to take the damage now. I guess I should have made an aggressive land. Maybe I'll wait a turn, actually. I'm going to move this up and scoot this back. And then I can do this and play a Spirit here. So now I can start gaining some value. So next turn, I will try and get an aggressive land. Because right now I'm collecting. My opponent's only collecting off one well. So I'm trying to kind of oppressing my opponent into one corner. Now this looks like a forest ramp deck. So there's a few payoff cards that we could see, like Primeval Colossus, Tree of Everlife. This is technically a payoff card, if you can get it down. Oh, there it is. It's another one. Build another forest, and there we go. We're going to see some power-ups. And this is actually a useful forest for me, if nothing comes down. Feed? Oh, okay. Okay. Big Faeria Burst. And I guess he's just going to jam a big... Yeah, I figured as much. Just like a big creature here now. I was tempted to put mobility in the deck. And I still am, to be honest. I think this deck has a lot of potential. It just needs refinement based on the meta. So what's my plan? Where do I go from here? I can kill Runin, but I don't really want to. I'd rather just leave her here, and she doesn't really get up to much. I'd like to get into my opponent's land, if I'm honest. Let's start moving this fish. Let's just start moving to the middle. Let's apply pressure here now. And maybe I double neutral. Or maybe I just draw and try and find Doomgate. Doomgate's pretty good. Ah, so this could be handy. This could be a useful card. Let's scoot back. Let's just shimmy back a little bit. And we can set up another lionfish. I guess I could sack one of these to make sure that the Runin doesn't get value. But we want to save a Demon Wrangler for the emissaries because we don't have Doomgate yet. So like Demon Wrangler and Doomgate is the main way we will be buffing our creatures through the Verdant Emissary by sacrificing this or just running it into things. I don't mind sacrificing it personally as long as it hits things in my hand that I really want to see get powered up. Like Deepwood Stalkers, Wind Soldiers, you know, they're always really good targets. Ghost Dragons and You know, I've been playing a lot. Actually, I said earlier I've been playing a lot with Priest of Everlife, but I've actually been playing a lot with Spirit of Rebirth recently, in all different decks. So both of us are playing super passive. Just looking for good opportunities to get things going. Let's get another spirit down. To generate that value. So this is gonna backpedal now. I don't really need to use it. I'm gonna try and take the aggressive land here next turn. I'm not applying as much pressure I would have liked. Maybe I missed an opportunity in the earlier part of the game where I could have moved my Ghost Dragon to here, take an aggressive land, hit, and then play something, and just be like really just be dumping creatures in this region, force my opponent to react. I feel that I'm actually giving my opponent a lot of breathing room, which is not how I wanted this game to go, if I'm honest. I'm still learning the deck. Like I think this deck can be quite complex in some matchups because you don't have the big finisher like Soul Eater, which maybe is something the deck could use. Like I said earlier, still refining things, still figuring out what we need in this list. Oh.
The Earth's great show.
That's the win condition. Looks like I won't be getting this land. I gained some extra forests. I guess that's okay. How big are these guys? Pretty big. Yep, I didn't have time to dance around the left-hand side. Colossus. There's some big cards. Yeah, they're pretty big. Spiders. Right, we can start moving on my opponent's lands now. I was gonna kill this next turn. Definitely not happening now. Right, so let's take the collection. I guess we kill Runin now because I want to get some. I should have played this first. I should have played this. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. This is an interesting one. Do I take a little bit of value on the 20 life? I think so. I think I'm fine with just running my guy into this now. Just to start chipping away at it. There's no more forests coming down, so these creatures can only get bigger through power-ups. And I want to make these ghost dragons as big as possible. I actually have like the perfect hand for hand buffing right now, because all of these are beneficial for me. Removal, durability, and then we have like we have Death Touch, and we have these big dragons. I have runing to deal with. That's one issue. I don't really want to have to answer runing. So what hits into this? I guess you would usually use the Colossus in this situation because the lionfish is going to kill it anyway. No, he's going to use that. Okay. And then my wind soldier gets a little bigger. Colossus is running away, then runing. Ah, okay. So just gonna get Colossus out of the way.
Nature never dies.
My spider can currently eat runing. That's pretty good. Doomgate, hi! Nice to see you. I've been waiting for a Doomgate like you to come into my life. Right, we can use these two to kill the Faeria Golem. It's going to give us a few power-ups to work with. So let's not draw anything yet. Let's get these power-ups going. Is there anything I want to play beforehand? I don't think so. Like I'm probably going. I don't know. How do I kill this? Do I wind soldier it for 7? This could actually be used for lethal. No, I don't have a good desert for that actually. Okay, we need to start doing things. Doomgate. Another spider. Let's clear this. I'm going to move this slowly that way. I should have taken a draw first. It's another dragon. That's pretty good. I guess I could use a dragon instead of using my removal. Yeah, let's do that. Let's use this dragon though. Okay, that's fine. The turn's over. We now have Ostrogoth. We have a 13 damage hit. We have 7 damage in hand. Sadly, I can't really use it without an aggressive desert. I missed an opportunity to take that aggressive desert. So Runing's just going to come back, as to be expected. Oh, I could have played Lionfish, actually. I think Lionfish here would have been pretty good, because it's got 9 life.
Nature
But I can just run
dies.
these two into it and then play a Lionfish. Oh, that's what I was planning to do anyway. A seedling? A cheeky little seedling? And a Beastmaster. And a Grove Guardian? I want to say? Blossoming Kodama. Okay. Protecting this. So that's a good Wind Soldier target. So I'm going to play this first, because I don't want this to get buffed by the Spirit of Rebirths. Ah, that's so sad. My deserts are in a weird place. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. So we did this. Don't buff the Wind Soldier. Don't buff the Wind Soldier. God damn it. Okay. The Wind Soldier goes up this way. This comes here. We can then summon our good friend the Lionfish. Oh, we sack this fit. No, so now we draw. Oh, we picked up another one anyway. So we sack this. Another Spirit of Rebirth. Oh, maybe we should have done that first. Offers a bit more in terms of security. I'll stick a Lionfish down. And then we can spy. Do we have to spider this? I guess we can spider. It's fine. Like, if the seedling kills it, the seedling kills it. Whatever. Like, it's fine. getting big, and I'm kind of building this spider up to one-shot the Colossus. That's the idea. My opponent's starting to run out of Faeria. Oh, we're so close. We are so close. I'm currently at a point, though, I have no creatures I want to sag. So we need to time the Doomgate so the Ghost Dragon can go in. So we're gonna play Rune in this side. Oh, actually, yeah, I should have maybe summoned the Lionfish on this side. I can spider this. That's fine. And then we can just start moving this to the middle. So yeah, let's Deepwood Stalker this. We want to protect the Doomgate. Oh, I need to sack something. What am I gonna sack? Probably the spider. Okay. An 18-12 Ghost Dragon. 2 turns away from Doomgate opening. We're getting there. We're slowly but surely we're getting there. It's unfortunate that I didn't wait a turn to get this an additional attack so it could challenge the Colossus, but I do have another spider, so I can just do that. But I'm probably just going to run Rune into this, to be honest.
Never dies.
And then position this in a way where it can go for 18 next turn. Oh, another Death Touch fish. That's always good. So let's move this. We play the Verdurant. And then we can eat this. More power-ups. Let's kill Runin. We can +1. And then we summon a Death Touch fish. All right, so we are in a decent position, I suppose. I need to win soon. It's the fact that my opponent starved a Faeria that I'm able to kind of get away with this. I had some good clears. He just has to +1 Rune in every turn, but he's gonna play it defensive now.
Nature never
Which is fine because I'm just going to clear his board this turn. Oh, yes. Definitely clearing the board this turn. What am I sacking? I probably just sack one of these guys. So let's move you out the way. We'll sack you. Hello, Ostrogoth. And then we come up here. We kill Runin. And then we Tiki Caretaker the Ostrogoth. And we kill this. I guess we +1 and pass. So now we've eliminated the fact that Runin can't come down anymore. Runin's done. He needs like +1 Willow feed. And he's just going to scoop. So I could have went for damage there, but it didn't really do anything. It set up lethal, but it gave my opponent an opportunity to react. I guess I could have killed the Runin and just pushed 13 and went from there, but I preferred to kill the Colossus to limit the Runin coming back. But maybe it didn't matter at that point. Maybe my opponent had a taunt. Maybe my opponent was able to collect and have a taunt and play a taunt. I don't know. Maybe I should have went for 13. But either way, I won, and I'm happy because I wasn't convinced I was going to win this game. But that was a really cool match, dude. Good game. Let's move on to our next one. Alright, guys, into another match. Not bad, actually. Play second, can play the Emissary. I could keep the Ghost Dragon, but I'm actually going to throw it away. And mainly in hopes that I can proc this on it. It's a bit high variance, but you know, I'm an optimistic man. So I now know that my opponent is playing green-yellow sack. We have played together today, and I did take the win, but I was able to push up one side and just apply a lot of pressure. So this could still be... I'm still convinced this is sack, but yeah. So we are going to play a bit more mid-range going forward. Kind of wish I kept the Ghost Dragon. Maybe I should have kept it because I just had this. It's just good value. Now I have the Demon Wrangler to sack it. It's good because I can just get that 7/1 mobility creature down. Takes a desert. Okay. Oh man, that is so good. That's kind of ridiculous. This is the best proc in the deck. An 8/4 free Faeria flying charge 2 protection. Feels good, man. All right, so you went for the power up. There might be a Wind Soldier in hand to just pick this off. Which is fine. It lets me push a land here next turn and go for the Ghost Dragon. Village Elder, Demon Wrangler, Wind Soldier, Flash Salmon. Okay. Some pretty good procs for us. Spider. I don't like the spider there. I mean, the spider's good for my opponent, but I don't like it. I was going to sack that. Alright, so we have a pretty good play, actually. We're still going to go for this aggressive land. Go for the Wind Soldier. Get the Collect. Clear this guy. Then we go for the Ghost Dragon into the Lionfish. The Lionfish actually represents an answer to Bone Collector if Bone Collector was to come down. Now we have this aggressive Ghost Dragon. That does 9 damage. It's pretty good. Takes a forest in a very defensive position. Scoots across. Goes for a Village Elder. Into a Demon Wrangler. So just more demons are getting wrangled. It's understandable. So we have some positional advantages we can take here. Mainly just being able to move to this spot, and then I can step up, I can kill the Demon Wrangler, and I can kill the Demon with the protection. And then these two won't be able to kill my Ghost Dragon. So this is going to go down. I can give it +2 life again. I don't think that's really relevant. Oh, it actually is a little relevant. So maybe I actually Tiki Caretaker. On this guy. Because then I can kill this. I kill this. And this has enough life to survive both of these. And hopefully I'll be able to 2 for 1. I'm actually going to be I might be a little cheeky and just double neutral across, just to represent that aggression. Just a bit of a mind game, but also a way for me to set up a desert here in the future, and then maybe have more Ghost Dragons go in, or yeah, let's. I don't know. I don't know if that. I don't know if it's correct, but I do want to represent that pressure going into the future. You know, I've played this matchup, and I can't just sit back. I need to be very aggressive. The Soul Eater's a better late game win con than my powered up Ghost Dragons. This deck could actually play Soul Eater. That's the thing. I feel there are some slots in here which are quite flexible. Like, you could run Soul Eaters as, like, maybe 1 or 2 of them, just as a way to finish off a match. Okay. That's fine. Deepwood Stalker. Not quite what I was looking for. Let's take a draw. That's pretty good. So we'll step across, we'll kill this. The fact that we can kill a bone collector like that is very, very encouraging. I didn't have to like grind out the bone collector. I just got to take one hit, and I represent 9 damage now going to the next turn. Now there could just be a spider follow-up, which is pretty good in this situation, but if my opponent doesn't have it, I think I'm in a very good position. This is what I like about this deck. It's a bit more aggressive, you know. I can play a mid-range style with a green-yellow sacrifice engine. It's just very cool. Like I'm just really enjoying this as a concept. Like the hand buff merged with the sacrifice. Hand buff I think has a lot of flexibility in green of like what type of decks you can build. I think it's very cool. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is such a ridiculous draw. Oh my gosh. I'm going to stick it here, I think. Because then I can challenge. I mean, I guess I could come from this side. That's another thing. So let's do it this side, actually. This is something I want to try. So we kill this guy. We go for 9. And then we push this guy up, and then we go for a demon wing. So if this steps down to take value, I can move demon wing into double collection or to the right and step up my 1/1 and finish it. I also have the Deepwood Stalker in hand, so I have a way to hit this as well. So I don't know, this game's going really well for me. My last Green Arrow Sacrifice match I played against, I got wrecked because my opponent played Doomgate before I did. Oh, he's going to step across this way. That's fine, so I'll just spider it. So I took a draw. That means I can get an aggressive land next turn. Oh, has the Wind Soldier. Feels bad, man. So what are my good draws? I quite like Wind Soldier over the Spider. But he's played Eridan, so I don't think Spider is going to live against much. Village Elder. Alright, we're going to go for a board control line. We're going to use the Demon Wing in this situation. Let's just double neutral around so I can collect off this well. We kill this first. Yeah, we can just go for a spider this side. So we've got double spiders. And then we'll pass. So we're going to save the Iona's Smile. We don't quite need it just yet. We don't have any ways to power up the cards we could draw. Soul Eater. See, this is where things start to get a little hairy. Because my opponent just is like, oh, I'll just jam an 18/18. It's fine. It's absolutely fine, right? So 4 damage. Here. Now, I either desert in front and play the Demon Wrangler. Or I just desert here, but it doesn't represent lethal. I probably just have the Demon Wrangler here just to preserve my life. So now that represents lethal. So a little scarier for my opponent now. And then I moved the Tiki Caretaker to block. Potential collection. Flash Salmon. Doing work. How do I sneak in 7 damage now? Okay, this is where the game's going to start to get out of hand. This is where Soul Eater's become a huge issue in this matchup. Spirit. Doomgate. It's pretty good. So now I can do this. Then do this. And then do this. That's how we get our Death Touch friend. So we do have answers to Soul Eaters. They're just a little specific. They're not just like, I play a card and answer it. It's like, I need to hand buff a little bit here, draw this card, do that, draw that card, etc., etc. So it can be a little tricky. And if he jams another Soul Eater, it's the saddest life. I really want to play... See, I really want to play a Ghost Dragon. But I want to see if I get a proc first. Now, I can guarantee a proc with the Emissary, but I won't have enough Faeria to do anything else. So I probably just have to caretaker this to play around. Oh no, he can't. That was a mistake. Okay, it's fine. That's great. So now we desert here. Yeah, so we desert here. Kill this. Let me play this guy. And then we're kind of just hoping now he doesn't have Spider. So I did go for the play around the Spider, but because Eridan has already been killed, this actually doesn't play around it. Ultimately, I don't think it matters who I power up in this situation. Mainly because the Spider, it just doesn't play around Spider, for one. Like I said, doesn't play around Spider. So, yeah, that's unfortunate. We can still take 18. It's just... Spider number 2? Ah, man. Serious? He has 2 spiders. That's the saddest thing. Now he just hits me for 18 and I lose. So that was just super, super unfortunate. That double spider was a thing there. Because if he only had the 1 spider, he had to spider this and clear it anyway. So that probably just eliminates my win anyway. So 1 spider's enough. 2 spiders is like no hope because he gets to push 18 that turn. So I lose a turn. And I could have actually, like, going into I drew another Ghost Dragon, so I could have potentially set up the same situation. But the double spider did exist. But good game. You know, you guys revenge on me from last time. Let's get on to another match. Alright, guys. Another game. Doomgate nice and early. Now, I might keep this. And we'll take the spider. We don't harvest, that's my only issue. But I kind of like getting Doomgate done early. So maybe we just try this hand. Oh, that's gross. I never want to draw this card. It's a 6-0 unless I'm playing Monstrosity OTK. Then I'm a bit more reasonable about it. Burning the rope, the fuel of the power wheel with a mountain. Right, a mountain to start things off. I guess we can take a desert. I guess we can take a spider. We'll probably gear up towards spider first. Hopefully this is not Red Rush. Red Rush would be a problematic deck for me to handle with this hand in its current state. If I draw Spirit of Rebirth, I'm probably in a good spot, but I'd rather find Eridan. I think Eridan's like the best card for me to grab at this point. Red yellow, okay. Let's take a desert this time, since we're not going to play spider. Oh, I should have explored desert. That was a mistake. So then I play the Doomgate on the explore, and it doesn't take up any of my special lands. Okay. I guess I can just desert pass. I don't like this, guys. I'm not keen. I'm seeing double Scourge Flame come down in 3 turns. Time of Legends. Wow. Okay. I guess this is an event deck with Bannon. Right, we're going to explore. Guess we can play another forest. Give me a fish. Give me that fish. I want to play. Right. Okay, we've got some things going on. Not a lot. I'm a little concerned about Hellfire, but what am I going to do? Just play some Deepwood Stalkers and not do anything? Desert, okay. I wish Bannon had an oh, there's Hellfire. Score! We got it. Awesome. And we put Drew Eridan. The dream is happening. We can now Deepwood Stalker this twice. And then we can, yeah, we can Deepwood Stalker this. I'm probably just gonna double neutral up here now to get a desert for the Ghost Dragons of the future. The Ghost Dragons of the future. And then we're gonna eat Bannon with the spiders. Nom nom. And nom nom. Feels good, guys. Okay, we still got Doomgate. We've killed Bannon, so the double collector is gone. And we have Ghost Dragon going into the next turn. Opponent doesn't have a lot of Faeria to work with now, since there's no double collector, and cannot Hellfire. How much does that suck? Cypher's Wrath. Off he goes. Right, we are definitely Ghost Dragon this turn. We just need to start applying pressure. My opponent can +1 into Hellfire now. That's a little scary. I guess he could just play this big neutral creature from Bannon. It's a Freedom Fighter. It's a 5/5 Freedom Fighter. No, it's a Steam Fortune Forcer. It's a big Steam Fortune Forcer. Okay, that's pretty scary. Maybe I should have anticipated that going forward. It definitely creates problems, but we have sort of an answer. Not really. My answer is hopefully this lives and I win with Wind Soldier next turn. He can push 8, but can he kill me? I guess he could play Radiance. No, he has 11 life. This is the first Bannon deck I've played against that I know of. This is the first Bannon deck I've played against where my opponent has played Bannon, and then I've been like, ah, this is a Bannon deck. Yep, so we played for our out there. Ghost Dragon takes it once again. Good game. Bannon really early in double collection. Killing that was a really big deal, actually. We stopped a lot of Faeria being gathered, locking out potential Hellfires on that follow-up turn. But good game. Let's move on to our next one. Alright guys, we get to run it back. We get the rematch. These are two good cards that get hit by the Emissary. So let's go. Let's play more aggressive again. I like that aggressive play. We didn't win in the end, unfortunately, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm happy to continue down that path. Gonna get this. We're just gonna march him up. The plan is get this Emissary, build some lands, march him up, get him to fight some stuff and die, and then power up these guys in my hand. Another Eridan again? Are you serious? Come on, man. Come on, this is not fair. This is just not fair. I shouldn't have to deal with Eridan twice in a row in one episode. Draw like a god. Who isn't a god yet. You know, he's getting all the good stuff. So we are going to Iona's Smile now. And this is more as a preemptive thing, because I'm expecting this to die. So I want the power-ups to hit more targets. And the Iona's Smile in that situation gives me the option to power up 2 additional flyers from my deck, which is going to be another Ghost Dragon and a Lionfish. So I have 2 of each left in my deck. So I've hit the majority of the cards that need that +1/+1 in order to get online, be able to function. It's just not nice. It's not nice at all. So I need to kill the Spirit. The sad thing is I won't gain any Faeria, unless actually I can do it from here. That's fine, I can gain a Faeria by killing this Spirit. Then we're going to go into the Lionfish and into a Ghost Dragon. So we're just applying a lot of pressure. Lionfish can kill the Demon Stalker and live to tell the tale. It can also kill Bone Collectors and stuff. This is in a pretty good position now to, like I said, just apply a bit of pressure. Next turn I'm going to double land across. Depending on what my opponent does with their land, they might go here to stop that. They might go here, could go center. I'm not sure. But we are taking the fight to them. Again, but quicker this time. In theory, it's quicker. Yep. Bone Collector. He likes collecting bones. So my plan is to move to the middle now. So I move to the middle, I kill the spider, and then I play another Ghost Dragon, or a double neutral across. Yeah, so let's kill the spider. Move here. Double neutral. Play another Lionfish, and play another Ghost Dragon. So now, if my opponent uses Wind Soldier to kill this, to get the power up, I have another Lionfish to at least challenge the Bone Collector. But also, the Ghost Dragons, both of these Ghost Dragons are in kind of prime positions to kill this. So I should, in theory, be able to deal with this unless, like, my opponent goes Wind Soldier here, moves the Bone Collector to the collection spot, and then just floods. But then I just have, like, the poke with the Death Touch to kill whatever shows up here. This Ghost Dragon can go in, and then this Ghost Dragon can go in. So there's lots of good options. Death Walker. Okay. Gets a draw. That's fine. I can still deal with this quite easily. I'm doing 7 damage to that orb next turn. and I'm gonna land block. That's the plan. I think this is a showcase of the potential of the deck once you get one of those emissaries hitting these like key targets, because it's just such good value. Right, 3 Faeria for what these represent each is ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's so good. The Deepwood Stalker gonna eat that. Gets the double power up. So I do lose my fish going forward. But now I have a Doomgate, that's pretty good as well. So yeah, we'll fish this. We'll move this, we'll hit. Then we'll double neutral. Into another fish. Actually, I might actually use Wrangler as my target here for Doomgate. No, we're not going to wrangle anything. Cool. So my opponent goes into next turn on 4 Faeria with a 7-1 and a 7-1 with protection just lurking. And I've land blocked as well, so there's no more land coming down towards those Soul Eaters. I can do 10 damage this turn, but don't draw anything worthwhile. Oh, that's pretty good. So Wind Soldier here. Sack this. Right, so we're just saying, there's 2 guys, you gotta deal with them. Double Spider's not enough this time. Oh yeah, this deck runs Flash Salmon. I forget. Wind Soldier Flash Salmon? No way. No way. He just has another Flash Salmon. Nope, there we go. We got it, guys. We did it. Feels good, man. So, as you can see, this deck can play quite aggressive, depending on your hand. And that Iona's Smile is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, let's move on to our final match. GG's. Alright guys, final game. Look at this hand. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I have Eridan and I have a Priest. I also have an Emissary. I'm going to throw the Emissary. Let's try and find something spicy. But Eridan is spicy enough. And my opponent had Eridan twice and I was able to win and both win and lose. So I was pretty happy with my last game. That the aggression really paid off. So now we have a new opponent, new problems to deal with. It's green. Okay. Let's get down a Priest of Everlife, I think. I think that's fine. No, I guess we play Eridan. Like, I'm just probably not going to play anything else if I can help it, and just march Eridan up. That's the plan. I like taking deserts on the wells. You know, the Ghost Dragons haven't charged 2 flying. It's very handy for collecting Faeria. That mobility definitely rewards deserts on the wells, and you also get the added benefit of Wind Soldiers being able to do things. Oh wow, is it an emissary? I'm saying a messenger. It is a messenger. That's a message for me. A message from my face. Here. Let's wrangle. Then we're going to play the Priest. So we just got a couple of weenies down. I don't mind, like, if this decides to double neutral and take value, I'll just Wind Soldier it. That's fine. Like, I'm not bothered. If it decides to go face here... Oh, I see I can take value this side now. That's really good. They're just playing around in Demon Wing. Demon Wing's just gonna sit in the middle of my orb and just be like, yeah, I'm fine. I am not moving. I am here to defend. So we can take the Wind Soldier. Gain extra Faeria. Boom. Go across. I own a Smile, so we're now going to draw a 9/5 Ghost Dragon. Feels good, guys. And then I'm going to build another desert here next to him, potentially, if things slow down, and then I can have... Oh, it's a lake! I can have that Ghost Dragon. What the Recruiter? What's going on here? What is this deck? What am I playing against? Another Priest? Alright, let's use the 7/1. Mainly because I want to keep the 9/5 as a defender. I'm playing against an interesting deck, so I'm not entirely sure what threats my opponent could pack. It's a lake. It's a Visions. Oh, so Visions is going to take that out. That's unfortunate. But it's a free Faeria for free Faeria, so it's an even trade. That's fine. I'll take even trades there. So now we know Humbling Visions is in the deck. We probably want a Tiki Caretaker, our other Ghost Dragon, the one that's going to be a 7/1. So definitely something to consider going forward. So let's jam this other Ghost Dragon. I'm going to summon a fish. +1. So we're going to try and build our economy back up. Like, Demon Wing is probably going to die at the hands of the Recruiter, so then we have the fish to back it up. Can't Visions this? Well, you can Visions this one, but it will live. Luckily, it will become a 4/2 with charge 2 fly and protection. Well, that's okay. You know, I don't mind that so much. I can still use it as a double collector on the right. It's going to be quite durable, and then I can wait till later until I find maybe another threat I can stick down. Double neutral. Okay, he's playing safe here, not going for the clear on the wing. So he's going to Visions it? Enchant. Oh, so this is blue-green Enchant Rush. Spider off the protection. Big investment here. Okay. I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that at all. Okay. So Demon Wing, your job is to apply pressure on this side. We're going to Demon Wrangle this. And I guess we take a draw. Oh, another one. Okay. Should have taken a draw first, but I can't really play this until the Willow is dead. This has proven to be a very interesting game, actually. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I now know this is some kind of enchant build, using high life creatures and an enchant, but it's a bit more aggressive. It's using stuff like Messenger, and it's using Willows, Rakoan Recruiters. We still haven't seen that Rakoan come down. This is my last Ghost Dragon. He's had very good answers to them so far. And they have been quite crucial in my win conditions. So Frog Tosser is actually another card I need to consider going forward. Could play another Spider. Spider works out here, but I have the backup Lionfish to deal with this in the future. The Lionfish, you know, representing a contingency plan for any issues I might have. Oh, the gift. Okay, so Wind Soldier, my friend, where are you? Not here. Let's take the Wind Soldier. Nope, no Wind Soldier. Okay. So I guess I just Ghost Dragon. And just hope there isn't a vision. I guess I could Tiki it, but then he takes value on the Tiki and I don't have 1 damage. So I'm just going to Ghost Dragon here and just hope there isn't a vision. Rather than given the option of value. Because if I play around the Humbling Vision... Like, if I play around the Humbling Vision, I actually play into giving my opponent value. If I don't play around it, I actually just set up a really favorable position where I just clear both creatures of his board. So I get to kill the Rakon as well. But I guess the Tiki Caretaker also offers an opportunity to dodge this Rakon. But then he could just land, step, kill the Caretaker, and then take the shield off with the 1/1. But then I guess I could just finish it off with the Lionfish. So maybe actually Tiki Caretaker was right there. Or I +1'd and played like Tiki Priest to set up 2 guys. So I don't get punished. A lot of options. That's the beauty of Faeria, guys. Just lots of different ways you can play the game out. A lot of different decisions. So he makes the land here for a Bone Collector. Collecting those bones. There's quite a few power-ups going forward. It's fine, we have a Lionfish. Oh, there you are. It's a bit late. I needed you ages ago. Okay. Let's take the Doomgate. Take the Priest. We can sack it. That's the worst. That is the worst. So currently in position to die to a power-up. So now we will play the Caretaker on this, just to protect itself from the power-up. We're starting to stabilize, and now the Doomgate represents our win condition. Now we've lost the Ghost Dragon. So we're kind of all in on the Doomgate now. Which I think is good against blue-green. That won't be running Frogify, but will still be running Humbling Vision. Double power-up isn't the worst thing. Humbling Vision doesn't do enough here. The Bone Collector will still die. Because it becomes a 1/3. Oh, yep, that's great. So I get to keep my fish. Is that a pass? Lovely. I'll take it. I'm going to build a bit of aggression on the lands here. Mainly for this. I'm going to play this aggressively very soon. I own a Smile. Don't know what I've got left. I have 1 fish left, I think. Just one, yeah, 1 Lionfish. So maybe I don't play it. It's not worth the Faeria. This gives me a lot of coverage in these 2 positions. I cover every forest and every lake, apart from this forest here. Runin. It's not a card I want to see.
The Huntress is here.
Didn't dash. Cool. That's great. So I'm just going to block it. Oh, another spirit. Well, I'm going to play that aggressive next. Just keep playing these spirits. Great, okay. So the fact that it didn't dash was very good for us because now I can just block it with the Lionfish, protect my spirit, and then force Runin to die on my opponent's turn rather than my turn. So it doesn't return to my opponent's hand until the end of the turn. That's going to be very relevant. But it just slows things down quite a lot. I'm just aggroing with big green things that have gained power through the priests of Everlife. That's pretty ridiculous, actually. What's this? I mean, yeah, like I just play this, right? I can kill this. Play the spider to eat it. Sack the spider, I guess. Another spirit? Like, sure. You know what? I'm just gonna actually just play another guy. It doesn't really matter at this point because I have Ostrogoth next turn. He needs to kill all. He needs to kill all three of these to not die. This deck is so cool. I'm a big fan. Like, I'm not saying it's as good as Green Yellow Sacrifice. I think it can compete. It's probably not a favored matchup. If you can get like early Ghost Dragons going, fantastic. But otherwise,
nature never dies.
Yeah, I just think this deck's a lot of fun. I would definitely recommend just giving it a shot. It's just fantastic. So we get to finish off in style. Say hello to my little friend. Ostrogoth. Boom. And that's the alternate win condition if the Ghost Dragons are not available anymore. But yeah, that win streak, you know, this deck did really well for me on ladder today. Big fan of it, like I said. Good shout outs to TofuWarrior for creating like the core, and then also big shout outs to S of Dawn, Superb Lizard, and Dickleton for giving some suggestions and some refinements. And I think it's definitely turned into a very fun but also competitive deck. That concludes this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this build, as I was just saying. I want to play it some more, actually. I think it could probably use a little bit more refining. Maybe there's room for mobility. I was thinking of Fnatic originally, but I ultimately went for Wind Soldiers and the Tiki Caretakers. I think the Tiki Caretakers should stay, but I feel that the Wind Soldiers could definitely prove to be a card that could get taken out and being replaced depending on what you're playing against. I would definitely like to try Fnatic, so if you guys do decide to play this deck and want to give the Fanatics a go, let me know how it goes out, because giving those Ghost Dragons mobility could be very deadly for your opponents. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, drop a subscribe to keep up to date of when our content goes live. This week I played with Matrion against the new Dragon Slayer, so if you'd like to see us to battle against the dragons, have a bit of fun, be sure to check that out. I also, and it completely escapes me for a moment, let me just check, because yeah, I also played X-Reage's Red Yellow Flyers. This is a deck that X-Reage took to God rank, so if you'd like to take a look at a different style of deck using the red yellow colors, be sure to check that out as well. So until next time, guys, take care, and I hope you enjoy TofuWarrior's Green Yellow Ghost Sacrifice.